The VT heroes are here, and of course, the genius creator himself, Jason Richardson. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to see everybody here, including my wonderful VT heroes.
So, who do we have? Who wants to go first as an introduction?
Let's start.
Who do you see?
I was gonna say let's start with Lynn. Let's start with Lynn first.
I'm Lynne Marie, VT Green.
Then we got my man Law down there.
VT Yellow.
Hello.
Yes. What helmet is that? Okay. Kind of curious about that.
This is just the base helmet for where the VT Hero stuff starts.
Oh, so he's making a new helmet.
New helmet. That's pretty cool. And
VT heroes.
No, this is for Brian VT Pink. This is for the replacement VT Pink.
Oh, VT Pink. Okay.
Yeah.
You got cut off there for a second, but okay. VT Pink. Okay. And next we have
wonderful Rebecca.
Hi. What's going on? I am VT Purple here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's
just doing the do.
That's pretty cool.
That door open behind you looks really creepy. Like I'm expecting
it does
something to grab you.
It really does.
Yeah, I think that's First question of the day. What's up with that door? No, just kidding. Okay.
It's in the basement, and it is always dark because my family doesn't like to pay electrical bills. So they were like, only sometimes.
Okay.
That's real creepy though.
I can close it, you know.
My boyfriend
just stuck his head, and it kind of creeped me out because I was like,
No, because if anything happens, we'll just find a new VT Purple. We'll get working on a VT Purple helmet.
I'm so replaceable.
oh, wait. Does he already have a VT Purple in the works?
Another base helmet.
Wow.
Okay.
Audacity.
Sorry, Rebecca.
There we go. We got
the audacity of this one. I'll remember that, Law.
Wait. So did you? So Law, did you make all the helmets for the VT heroes, or who made the helmets?
I did. Yes. I have my shop buddy, Golden Dragon Cosplay. He's been helping me out for the last 3-4 years now, and we try to get these out as soon as we can. All of our builds, actually.
I mean, I've seen it. The first time I saw it, like on the official VT Heroes Instagram page, like these look amazing. And I mean, for me, here's my opinion. Y'all should VT Heroes should have like some sort of a live action series standalone because the suits the helmets, the suits, they look amazing. It will be a crime if that did not happen. That's just my opinion right there. So,
well, that may happen in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was in talks with my friends over at Common Ramen.
Oh man.
And they've done some fight test videos using Law's suits from VT Yellow and VT Blue. You can find that on their YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We definitely talked about doing like a mini series that would go on like YouTube or something.
Yeah, y'all should. My goodness.
For now, I'm doing what's easy to handle, which is like just doing the commercial spots.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sell the product. So,
and the commercial spots. I mean, they're the work they guys do. Even though the commercial spots are pretty amazing too. Question for Jason: for anyone that does not know what VT Heroes is, give like a super quick info on what it really is.
All right. Well, VT Heroes is a 1v1 deck building fighting card game. I took the elements of like Street Fighter, Tekken, Marvel vs. Capcom, mashed it all together, and turned it into a fighting game. But I put it in card format.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's physical cards like Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, but it plays like an arcade fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
And you build your VT hero to fight against someone else that builds their VT hero.
Mm-hmm.
You can do combos, you can do aerial combos, you can do all kinds of stuff, special moves, pull out weapons. They're not a team. I know a lot of people get confused because the second they see helmets and suits, they're like, oh my gosh, it's Power Rangers, they're a team. I'm like, no, they fight each other. Like it's Mortal Kombat, but they're Power Rangers. Like it's Street Fighter with Power Rangers. You know what I mean? Like they don't like each other. They're not a team. It's a tournament.
But what got my attention is the Kickstarter goal originally was 500, right? And you got 11,000. That was funded only in under 30 minutes. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like we did I asked for 500 because I only wanted to make a few copies, like physical copies of the game, like here.
Yeah.
And then I was going to send those off to different YouTubers and stuff like that, who could probably help get the outreach, whatever. And then half an hour later, because I accidentally launched the Kickstarter because I didn't know how Kickstarter worked, and I thought I was saving it. I was waiting to do it on my birthday, and I accidentally clicked launch, and it told me that I launched my Kickstarter, and I was like, oh crap. And then all of a sudden I got an email half an hour later. It was like, hey, your Kickstarter was funded. I was like, wait, what? Like, and then from there it just took off, like once the Kickstarter closed, it was like over $10,000.
Yeah.
And then other people jumped on afterwards to pay their way into the game and get extra boxes and all that stuff. So it ended up being like around $12,000 like gained. And all of it went right back into the business because I did not know how much it would cost me to ship all these hundreds of copies of VT Heroes to each one of these Kickstarter people. And yeah. And then some people got helmets. Thanks to Law, building awesome helmets. Some of the Kickstarters, they actually got wearable helmets from the series. So it was pretty cool.
And the level 7 kick, I really love the idea that the level 7 Kickstarter backers, from what you told me, Jason, is the main characters in the animation.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So each one of the 9 characters now, all have a character that's like think of the VT heroes themselves are like an avatar. And the story revolves around the people after they log off, like why they're in the tournament. So they join in the tournament, and those people they get to actually have their likeness put in the story. So they're a canon to the official storyline. So if there's an anime made, the characters that'll be based off are like you. Say like you had paid that level 7 Kickstarter, like your name, your likeness, you are actually a main character of that saga.
Wow.
So when the video game comes out and they pick story mode and they pick that VT hero that you paid for, it's gonna be a story about you.
Dang. That's pretty cool. I gotta applaud that seriously. But I do want to ask the heroes, what is y'all's most favorite thing about being a part of VT Heroes? I want to start with Law.
Being part of it.
Yeah.
It's, as much as it does take time to create the helmets and the costumes and whatnot, being part of I guess gaming gaming history, if anything, something created from the ground up. And being able to showcase that not only as a physical game, but also an embodiment of the game. It's really cool.
Let's see. I guess we'll go next to Lynne Marie, VT Green.
Kind of the same thing. Being able, seeing as I've known Jason probably early on when he had just the paper version of it, he posted that the other day. So to see where he went from there to doing this and then actually being one of the characters in it, it's nice to see him going that far with it. And then it's almost like an honor to be part of the game. So even though we're supposed to be fighting each other, it's like beat each other on sight, it's still nice to be part of a group. It's fun.
It's fighting with love.
I also like that whole vibe, being part of something that someone just, because we all come up with these amazing things in our head that like that would be cool to add to a game, or this would be cool to be in a game, but somebody to actually stop and put money and time and years into making this happen is incredible to me. And to be able to embody a character someone made and is bringing to life, that's just a blessing to me.
Yeah,
And Jason,
and I love them. Like, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. Well, me and Lynn, we go way back. Me and Rebecca, we go way back because she, you know, we always hung out at my cons and stuff like that. So, like, cause I own an anime convention.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, me and her were always kicking. Every time I saw her, I was like, "Yo, your cosplay is awesome," and like we'd high five and all that stuff. Me and Lynn go way back. I was like shocked when I became friends with Law. Like I didn't know I was gonna be. Well, that's the case with all these guys because I was fans of everybody before I actually became friends of everybody. You know, like 'cause I was like, oh, you're these amazing cosplayers, and you guys look just like the movies, and oh my gosh, you're a giant robot. That's so awesome. And then like now I get to yell at them and tell them what to do behind, you know, when they're in front of the camera. And I have to say, Law made me cry. Law made me cry one time.
How so? How so?
He sent me these videos, right? Because I was just minding my own business, just working on my game. I get this message from him, and it's a video of a VT pink helmet rotating on like this thing, and I was like, man, that's really cool. In my head, I thought it was like a little helmet, like on like a little like a lazy Susan or something, and come to find out, like he picks up the helmet and then puts it on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a helmet. Like you can wear that, and I was like, oh my gosh, this could be a thing. And then he showed me that same mannequin in the background wearing the VT Heroes like suit, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's real. Like it was something I never thought would actually happen, and like he messed up by doing the first few, and I was like, all right, now it's gonna be a thing. Now I got to make it a thing. So now he's stuck.
But let me backtrack for
doing
you cut off there. Hold on. Hello?
Hold on. I was saying I'm doing a redesign of this to make it a little bit more form-fitting. But there's also some other things coming down the road from Jason that I'm not gonna share.
That's not a problem. Yeah, but let me backtrack for a second real quick, Jason. You mentioned that you were a fan of these people. Oh, where'd he go? He
probably had to move something real secretive. Like.
Oh, okay. But let me ask really quick. Let me backtrack for a second. You mentioned that you were a fan of like the majority of people that were involved, the majority of the heroes involved with VT Heroes. So were you all friends beforehand? That's the reason why. Hey, you know, let's go start this project of VT Heroes and see what happens.
Yeah, we were friends. I mean, because we've all been guests at conventions or in some way connected to the convention scene, especially with like my convention, because I've had all of them at my convention, and like we've all either hung out at other conventions, and so just from the nerd scene, we've all known each other for a while. Rebecca was like one of my favorite, you know, Zelda cosplayers and Resident Evil cosplayers. So that was my thing. I'm a big Resident Evil fan. Lynn, like I said, one of her first cosplays that blew me away was you were Black Cat. I think that was the first one I've ever seen.
Very first one.
Yep. And with Law, I don't know which one was because I met Law with the rest of the Paladins, I think.
Oh, Paladins cosplay.
Yeah.
I thought he didn't cosplay as Law from Tekken? Or?
No, he should have. That would have been an easy win. That'd have been an easy win too. I mean, come on.
Why didn't you?
I could be Eddie Goro, you know. Because what was it? I think it was Voltron. You guys were like doing a Voltron thing, and I was. I think
could have been the Power 2017.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the Power Rangers movie.
Oh, 2017. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was something. I remember the first time I saw you was at Great Philly, I think it was. Great Philly.
Yeah,
Comic.
yeah. That's the one I was.
Yeah, you got cut. You got cut off there. That's it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Law, are you in a bunker? Like.
Oh,
Garage, my workshop.
Yeah,
okay.
there's no signal in
No
the.
It's
I'm
late.
gonna try real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's gonna try something to see if he can fix it, get his thing up. But yeah, I mean I've known everybody since longest probably Lynn, but out of all of the VT heroes, like Eric the Smoke Moran is probably my oldest longest friend that I've met and I've known, because I've known him since like the 90s.
Oh,
he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler, actor, like all that stuff. Everybody has different talents in this thing. They're either
impressive
or actors or both, or like just chefs. We got chefs up in here. Yep. See, VT Purple is a chef.
I see. That's very cool.
Out there making those fantastic cookies. She makes nerd-themed cookies.
Yes, I do. Can't wait to vend at your con this year.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, John.
No, I was gonna ask Rebecca if have you made VT Hero cookies?
No, because I'm trying to make a 3D pattern to 3D print a cookie cutter for a VT helmet at some point, but I haven't been able to. I'm really new to 3D printing, so it comes out really wonky every time so far. I'm still working on it though.
I see. I do want to quickly ask for Jason because I've listened to a couple of the soundtrack. I've listened to a couple of the songs from the VT Hero soundtrack. Did you have some input in it? Because it first of all, I've listened to it. It's very impressive, at least to a couple of them. Did you have some creative input into it overall?
Yeah, I I wanted a variety of music for this soundtrack, because the soundtrack is not just a soundtrack to be a soundtrack. Like, this music is going to be used when we do like any animated series. So not all the music is like specifically fight music. There's certain music that, just like a TV show or animation or something like that, there's moments where there's like, you need softer music. And there's times if you listen to like an actual soundtrack to a movie or something like that, or a TV series, they have different music for different stuff.
Insert songs, yeah.
Right. So this music isn't made to just be, oh, this is for this fighting stage. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is for the sad scene when so-and-so reveals that they're dying or something like that. This is the scene where, they're just hanging out having a party. This, you know what I mean? Like, so there's a mix of like hip hop, there's industrial music, there's that like lo-fi music, and like a little electronica. So it's got a little bit of something going on all over the place.
Well, that's really cool. I've listened, like I said, I've listened to a couple of the songs, and we'll be listening to more, because I bought the thing from the thing that you sent me on the DM.
Oh, yeah, the Bandcamp.
The Bandcamp. There you go. I didn't have the name on top of them, but thank you for reminding me the name. So yeah, it's very impressive. Okay, so VT Heroes has a graphic novel coming out apparently. So when does it come out? No specific date?
No, because I have so many other projects I'm working on right now.
I see.
I'm not only redoing Series 1 VT Heroes, I'm actually working on Series 2 of VT Heroes while working on 3 other games. One of them is not even for my company. And I'm also executive producer of an animation coming out. So that's chaos. And I'm building my convention because I just announced that my convention's coming back this year.
What is it called?
J1 Con.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go.
And now I became director of another convention as well, HNIC Con.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I have 3 other graphic novels I'm supposed to be working on. So,
lot of stuff in the plate. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna have you guys promote y'all's social media. Anything you got going on? Let's start with the ladies. One of you guys can go first.
Rebecca.
Social media, I really only have an Instagram. Corsets and cosplays on Instagram.
Yeah.
So from there, I really don't post any pictures of myself, to be honest. I probably should. I mostly post
Yeah.
Jason nodding himself like, yeah, you should. And then I mostly post like in progress cosplays I make. But I definitely need to get onto actually posting pictures of me in said cosplays instead of them being on Bertha, who's hiding in the corner over here. She's the star of the show of my Instagram currently.
Okay.
I am Brown Legs on Instagram, BROWNELEGZ, and I usually just post cosplays. I make some of my pieces, like maybe the tiaras or certain accessories, so I may show some of the in progress pieces of those. And then since there haven't been a lot of cons going on, I do try to go at least take a picture in the cosplay itself, to stay active. So I am a bit active on IG.
And Law, Mr. Law?
I have 2. It's Outlaw2LK on Instagram, as well as Paladins of Cosplay, the group that I started back in 2018. It basically, the content is pretty much the same stuff on there. It's from the Outlaw2LK stuff, you'll see work in progress stuff, as well as finished products that I, from commissions that I make, as well as costumes that I also make for myself. And then on the Paladin site, it's a little bit of a mix of both work in progress stuff, but also the rest of the team members that are within the Paladins also have some of their photos from cons and photo shoots and stuff in there as well.
And of course, Jason.
Keeping it simple, you can just follow me on VT Heroes on Instagram, as well as J1Con. Keep an eye on that on Instagram. There will be news eventually.
VT Heroes.
It's supposed to be coming in November, so I gotta post stuff about that. And yeah, I mean, for now, let's just focus on those. Okay. Especially VT Heroes, because I want people to go and buy the soundtrack and buy copies of the game
on Bandcamp. Yeah.
Yeah. Get on Bandcamp, buy that. It's $5. Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys. All right, thank you guys again for being here. Good luck with VT Heroes, and I'll try and put everyone's social medias down below. Like and sub to the official TJPS YouTube channel, Facebook, Spotify, wherever you get this podcast, or wherever you get your podcast. Like and sub. Bye, everyone.
Later.